Alright, welcome to the Game Survivor show on the Grizzled Network, and today we are going to start a playthrough of Hellgate London, which is a post-apocalyptic game that takes place, obviously, in London after some sort of demonic invasion. It's similar to Diablo, similar to Doom, but different from both of them, as we're going to find out playing through this. I really wanted to continue my Let's Play of Fallout, but I can't seem to get the game to work on my current setup. So, we'll be back to that eventually. I felt kind of burned out on Stalker, and since it's almost Halloween time now, I figured this would be a great game to start. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to click single player game. You got your loading screen here, and I personally think this game was pretty cool, although I've never beat it. We're going to do that together. You can see I have got a couple new characters here, but let's create a new one for the Let's Play. Okay, we've got a loading screen, which is unusual. Alright. So our name... Grizzledsurvivor. Well, we don't want elite mode on. We're going to be male. And I don't really know what to be in this game. Well, let's go ahead and pick a marksman. Well, I have nothing against being black, but I myself am a pasty white guy. So we'll make ourselves super pale. Should we go with the mohawk? We'll go with the black mohawk. Oh, super tubby. Nah, we'll be middle of the road. We could also hit randomize, but I like this. Okay, so let's get started. We're just going to make it through the first little intro area here. I got a black cat howling at me. Okay, so we have to find Murmur. And the first thing I like to do is adjust the damn camera angle. So we have to go find this guy. So let's see how we get out of this camera view. Okay, so you just zoom it with the mouse wheel. Alright, so you can see this game kind of looks like a first-person shooter, but it's really not. It's very much an RPG. So let's gun these zombies down. I think we've already found an item. We can't use it. So in this game, if you find items you can't use, it's best to just dismantle them into their constituent parts. That plays into the weapon upgrade system, and you'll kind of screw yourself over if you're not utilizing that from the very beginning of the game. So there's Murmur, the guy we needed to find.
Seems like we need 100% more pints to pull this off.
So he's going to want us... He says the paladin-type guys, warrior-type guys that were with him got killed. And so he basically wants us to go help him get to the station, but we have to help him find a guy named Fox. So there's our mini-map. We can bring that up, and it kind of does help us navigate through these streets a little bit. You kind of just want to be destroying everything that you can, because you'll find money and stuff in these boxes. And that is important. You can sprint if you want to. It kind of uses up a skill slot. Obviously, health injectors are like health potions in Diablo. So this guy was one of the knight guys that was helping him, and he tells us we got to finish this quest and find the Fox device.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so we'll take that. We got to travel to Holborn Station. And none of the enemies in this first area really present too much of a threat, and by the same token, there's not much in the way of good items here, so we just kind of hurry on through. So there's Holborn Station. So let's sprint on over there. Alright, so this is the first town hub area here. And you can see everyone's down in the subways here. So there's the guy we rescued.
If I hadn't any time for you, I would just have to make it.
So these guys just survived an attack, half their equipment is damaged, and the security door that we need to go through is damaged too. So he wants us to go talk to the tech smith, who are like the maintenance guys basically, and guys that can also improve weapons and stuff. The game's nice enough to give you the exclamation mark above his head there. Okay, so we have to get him some capacitors. We have to go to the Holborn Access.
Try to keep well.
And, you know, nearly everyone down here is going to give you some sort of quest.
Vicious cool.
So someone stole Joey's leg. That's obviously a nod to Wirt in Fallout, or in Diablo 1. And then the Tottenham Court Road is full of zombies. So let's just go and finish that quest, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. So we have to find little Joey's prosthetic. We also have to get the zombies out of here. And the good thing about the marksman here is you can, like, jump up on the stuff there and kind of get a ranged attack in outside of the, outside of the range of some of these bad guys. You don't have to worry about running out of ammo in this game. You have unlimited. Normally you're supposed to see bullet marks where this thing's hitting. I'm not sure why we're not getting them. So we've got 3 out of the 10 zombies we need to kill out of here. One thing I will say about this game is, unlike Stalker, it doesn't do much to reward exploration. I might find treasures in there, but nothing you find in those houses is going to be better than what you're going to find off of killing elite enemies or the bosses, much like Diablo. I will also say that the quest to kill 10 zombies does not involve killing all of the zombies here. So we'll bring up our skill tree. What skills can we have? Tactical stance. We can also add rapid fire or explosive grenade. Well, shoot. Let's take the grenade and let's make that our right-hand attack. So now we can use some of our mana to check these little grenades. They're not the greatest things in the universe, but watch. Oh, it didn't do anything to that guy. Well, they normally seem to work better than that. I don't know why we're not having such good luck with it. So there's a boss over there. So we got him with the grenade. You can see he caught on fire. We kind of want to stay outside of his attack range here. We can use our tactical stance. So there's Joey's prosthetic leg. We killed all the zombies we need to kill for George, who's obviously a nod to George Romero of the Dawn of the Dead series. Alright, I don't think there's much else here for us to really stick around for. So let's go back and reap the rewards, and then I will probably bid you adieu for the day. I just wanted to get a Game Survivor episode in and start a new game that was outside of some of the franchises we played before. I'm also, concurrently to this, going to be running a Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl pistol-only challenge where I attempt to beat the entire game using only a pistol. So watch out for that too. But for now, we'll focus on this. Let's get some items.
You want us a vicious call. See ya!
So he gives us Wart's peg leg, which is obviously, as I said, a nod to Wart.
Can I help you?
We haven't got the
You're most
capacitors
welcome.
for that guy yet.
Oh, good.
If you hit
Take
choose
care
for
of
me,
yourself.
it'll
Here
give
it
you...
comes. Take care
So then
of
he gives you
yourself.
another quest in the area we're going to be going to next there. So let's take a second here. We got new armor to equip. We got some sort of new gun, which is like a missile launcher. I don't know if we use this leg for anything later on. We also have a battery, which we can add to this gun if we wanted. So we'll do it. So these are like town portals. These are what you use to identify these items there. That's going to be better than our crappy little gun that we have for now. And you can actually have a couple different weapon loadouts, which makes it handy, because this is more like a rocket launcher. Now the Nano Forge, I believe you put an item in, and it tells you what items that you need. You get these items from breaking down other items. So if we had these, we could upgrade the base statistics of this weapon, I do believe. And then there's another type of thing later on that lets you do a bit different stuff.
Goodbye.
So she'll heal us up.
I hope that one day this all pays off.
So he's got some pistols that we could buy for a different type of loadout.
Okay, goodbye.
But he doesn't really have anything that we haven't already seen. Well, let's go into these access shafts and clear them out, and then we will call it a day. So that's our new gun. It fires like a grenade, which is good in these areas because you can just shoot it at the ground. Dang, they're hurting us, son. They're hurting us. So imps tend to have shields, which make them a lot harder to deal with. So we've already got 5 of our capacitors here. Oh, a chest. Had an analyzer in it for us. But you can see that this kind of allows your marksman to load himself out for different missions, so to speak. Cool, we're at level 3 already. Oh, the Sumatran rat monkey. So this guy is a boss monster that is always here. And he drops a weapon that you can pick up, or it's some sort of tech for a weapon. He drops that. So you can see when we dismantled that, we got a bunch of extra stuff there. And that's kind of what we're hoping for to bolster our arsenal here, make what we have more powerful. Because, you know, the guns do get better through the game, but the more you can increase their usefulness, the better off that you'll be. So there we got the other quest with the blood zombies done. And now we can go back to the station, but I do want to clear out the rest of these tunnels. And the key to this thing is to get them from far away. Because if they have to walk through the fire, it does cause them some damage. As you can see, the imp sniper has some sort of shield around him, which causes you undue hassle. Oh, we're about to die again. And I keep hitting the wrong button to heal. So that was good that we had this weapon in this little corridor here to clear out all of those, the big groups of enemies that are in these rooms here. You can see once you use your sprint, it kind of makes it so you can't sprint again for a minute, so it's just... And I think you can put points into it if you really wanted to. We may... What I'm hoping, I can just find items that increase that later on. I'd hate to spend points in a skill like that. The other good thing about being able to break items down is if your inventory does get full, you can break down some of the items you don't need into parts that are still useful. We should probably allocate our skill points here too. So my general rules, I tend to put 2 points in the main stat and then 1 point in every other stat per level up. Let's make that our primary ability. Alright, so rather than crawl our asses out of here, let's use a town portal. See, very much like Diablo. I'm 100% certain that people that worked on Diablo worked on this game.
Need a hand? Do be careful.
Okay, so we got him done.
Here it comes, the rider.
And then we've got his other quest done, so... Let's see which one of these is better. Well, for now, we need stamina, so that's probably what we are going to go with. We can break that puppy down. Yep, he gives you the rat monkey claw, which increases damage by 13%. But as you can see, this is a relic type that has the pentagram there. And this can only hold rockets or batteries. So, like this rocket here, we can load in there if we wanted to. Let's just go ahead and do it. Why not? So now we have extra damage. And we have shield overload, which would have been really useful a minute ago. Alright, well, I think we're progressing right along. I'm pretty sure that the next quest is to get the heck out of here and go to the next area, and we won't quite do that yet, but what we will do is say goodbye for the day. So thanks for joining me on the Game Survivor show here on the Grizzled Survivor Network. If you like